Hey, before we get started with today's video, okay, little PSA. Fragrances are subjective. That's it. Fragrances are subjective. Whether you're talking clones, niche, designer, whatever level of perfumery, it's subjective. It's an opinion that we all have that, quite frankly, none of us are right. We just share our thoughts and our opinions. So this video is based off, you see it in the title, hate. People get up in arms about someone else's opinion. So these fragrances people hate, but I particularly enjoy. Let's go ahead and tap in. Subjective. Let's get into today's video. YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. It's positive energy, and of course, it's positive vibes only, all right? So today's video is based off, you read it. People hate these fragrances. They love to tell me how much they dislike and hate these fragrances, and that my opinion is wrong. I am a shill. I am being paid. These fragrances are not that good. To you. But to me, I find a grand appreciation for these fragrances and their profiles, and I've had quite the bit good experiences with these fragrances. Wear what you like, wear what you love, dislike what you dislike, just keep it pushing. That's all we got. But let's have a little fun with it. Why not? Let's kick it off, man. Up first, man, my God. This might be the most polarizing, hated, disliked, villainized fragrance from this brand that I have ever seen. But I quite frankly enjoy it. From the house of Zaharoff, we're talking Seraphim Blue. Seraphim Blue. Man, I remember when this fragrance came out, a lot of people were up in roar about this, especially my initial review that I posted. People just let me know, bro, it ain't that good. It smells terrible. It's synthetic. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. Those are your thoughts. But don't come after me for mine. I find this to be a great salty seaweed aquatic style fragrance. More of the coconut really stands out on my skin. There's a nice iris complement to this fragrance as well. This is not boyish. This is definitely more for the more mature type with this style of DNA, with that salty aquatic nature. That's what it is. And for me, it's quite pleasant. I enjoy the wearing of this fragrance, but it really blew my mind, the conversation that really came with this in the negative light. It really blew my mind. I'm not surprised, but it just kind of blew my mind how people would like to tell other people on how to feel about something. All right, and in my case, I was paid off by the brand, and there's no way that I could sit in front of a camera and tell y'all that this fragrance smells great. Well, hey, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is a great fragrance. Is it for everybody? Absolutely not. This is a niche fragrance. Sample, and we wear it, man. For my collection, I have that type of dent. We're wearing the fragrance, and we're going to continue to wear it as we roll into spring and summer. From the house of Zaharoff, we have Seraphim Blue. Seraphim Blue. All right, up next, this is probably the most hated fragrance, that gets hate in my collection, and I personally love it. It is big money, high roller Willie money type of fragrance from the house of John Varvatos. We have John Varvatos Vintage. I've talked about it, and it still stands true. This smells like money, man. It's masculine, it's spicy, it's woody, there's tobacco, there's dates, there's cinnamon, This is a classic, modern, fougere barbershop style scent to me. It is absolutely outstanding. All right, you dress this up in the way that it's intended to. It's great. It's great to me. It's great. And I have been zeroed in on my take on this fragrance. Oh man, smells like my uncle. Bro, you're getting old. Like just all kind of wild conversations around this fragrance. And I get it. Your opinion is your opinion. I understand that. But again, don't come at me for mine. I'm still going to stand on it. This is fire to me. Not for everybody. Again, very mature, very masculine. Smells like money, old money. Those are the vibes that I get from it, man. And I really think this is an awesome fragrance. Probably the best overall fragrance from John Varvatos that I've ever smelled from them. It's fan, and they've got some bangers. But this right here holds a special place to my heart. From the house of John Varvatos, we're talking vintage. From the bottle to the juice, it is outstanding. All right, up next, man. I was really come at crazy about this fragrance. Told, man, you crazy for wearing it. You smell like an old lady. It's not that good. These niche brands are getting over on us. How could you promote this to us and recommend us buy? I never recommended you to buy anything. I just gave my opinion. And what am I talking about? From the house of BDK, we're talking Velvet Tonka. Velvet Tonka. Man, when I released my thoughts on this fragrance for the very first time, whoa Lord. That's some real life for y'all. Admittedly, my wife does not like this fragrance. I can't wear this fragrance around her. She does not like it. She doesn't. Just a genuine, baby, I don't like that. No, it's too powdery. And it is. It is a powdery bomb. So if you're not into powdery fragrances, you ain't gonna like this. Now, what's the connection for me? It's that cashmere in here. That warm, soft cashmere, and especially in the mid to the dry down, that's what really shines on my skin. This stuff is clean, it is fresh, it is overly powdery. I'll go ahead and say that. But there are some wood textures here and some cashmere and wood and other woods, like a more softer, drier wood approach to this fragrance. Tonka being loaded up in this fragrance, but I think that it's good. And I think for a very calm and relaxing spring or fall day, this could just be a win for those who are into the profile. But don't come at us out there if you're not a fan of the powdery fragrances. It's okay. You can just agree to disagree. I mean, the heat from my Instagram DM to my email and to the comment section on the actual drop of the video. I had to block a couple people. Crazy. It's crazy what this space can bring out of people when they have a difference of opinion. It's crazy. It's okay to disagree. It's okay not to vibe with it. That's cool. I ain't tripping on none of that. Like what you like. But the intent behind to push that energy off in a crazy, wild way, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. I like this fragrance. I think it's really solid. It's not the best I've smelled from the house. I give it a solid 7.7 out of 10. Good, fresh, clean, powdery fragrance. And I love what the cashmere and wood does in the dry down. It's good to me. From the house of BDK, we're talking Velvet Tonka. Velvet Tonka from the house of BDK. BDK. All right, up next. Although there are quite a few people who do really enjoy this fragrance, the majority of the conversation it has been, it's too strong, you're out of line for wearing it, why would you even put that on your skin? It is beyond beast mode, you're gonna choke somebody out. From the house of Amouage, we have an Interlude Black Iris. I've had this fragrance for 2 years and I probably only sprayed it 6 times because I only need 2 sprays when I wear it. I'm exaggerating. I've worn this over a handful of times, but 2 sprays, I'm not exaggerating on that. 2 sprays is what I wear. It is strong, it is powerful. The iris on here, the leather, the oud, the spices, everything in this is a beast of a profile and a performer. But people just can't seem to wrap their heads around this this Middle Eastern Oriental leathery oudy monster, which is the Blue Beast. They just can't some people just can't understand why would you want to wear something like this. Well, I'm a situational fragrance wearer. I'm very, very observant of what I got going on and what what fragrance that I'm wearing for that particular situation. And for this, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. That layering up hoodies, jackets, leather coats, whatever we got going on, we're layered up, a couple sprays. And if you know how to spray your fragrances for your situation, you're going to win. The sillage on this thing with just 2 sprays is right where it needs to be. I get it, but I don't get the heat associated with why. Why would you wear that? No way, bro. Like, I don't understand the vibe when it comes to that. You know, again, like what you like, dislike what you dislike, and let's keep it pushing. But for me, this is outstanding. Earthy iris, slightly powdery, leather, ouds, masculine, woods. It's just fantastic. It's fantastic. I have this bottle for the rest of my life. I will never go through this full bottle. It's that potent for sure. It's a unique taste. It's not for everybody. But just keep that in mind that it is for somebody. And that somebody is me from the House of Amouage. From the House of Amouage, we have Interlude Black Iris, aka the Blue Beast. Alright. And last but not least, this one still gets, bro, it smells like bananas, bro. It smells like bananas. How do you want to wear that? You know, it smells like it's flat, it's dry. You know, it's clean. It's a fresh rose. Doesn't quite smell like bananas. It's the embodiment of spring, and this fresh fragrance is just really solid to me. It's a solid fragrance, not that reminiscent to that, and that's what makes me question people. Because they say this one smells like bananas, but it really doesn't. It's the one before that has that kind of yellow floral dominance in the opening, at least. But what am I talking about? From the House of Hermes, we have H24 Hermes Vives, Vives. Now, what I get from this is bro, it's a cash grab. Why did you cop that one? There's no need. If you already have the EDT, you don't need it to get that in the air. That's not true. To me, I get this fresh stemmed rose, this sweetness from this pear sorbet. That is the note that is out there. But it's so fresh, it's so clean, it embodies spring, and it's very fitting for the time that we are in. Some people say the lean's ultra feminine. It's not a masculine, you know, fragrance. They're disappointed in Hermes. No, not for me. Not for me. This works for this time. Honestly, I'm only wearing this Hermes Vives in the springtime. That's it. Out and about, on the go. Now, this doesn't last that long. I get solid performance. Is it a life-changing fragrance? No. I wear it for particular reasons. If I'm out and about and I'm moving around, flowing throughout my day during the spring, this is a fragrance that I wear. I do wear. And you want to know a secret? I paid for this retail. That's how much I liked it. Out of my local Nordstroms, I paid for this fragrance retail. So although similar in DNA to the EDT of H24 and the EDP, yes, don't really get that big yellow banana smell, yangaling. Don't really get that much in here. Fresh stem rose, sweetness from the pear sorbet. That's really all I get. Little earthy, little green, and body spring in the bottle. That's what you get. That's what I get, and I quite enjoy it. If you don't like it, cool. If you want to voice your opinion on how it doesn't work for you, I'm with that. Drop those below in the comments. But we're not going to do the hate. We're not going to do the hate because I like this, and some of y'all don't. From the House of H24, we have Hermes Vives. Hermes Vives. And you can overspray this, man. I've only worn this 3 times, and I'm at least 6, 7, 8 sprays on this easy. Easy. All right. So there we are. Those are 5 of the most hated fragrances in my collection, according to my comments, my email, and my Instagram DMs. People take the time to let me know. I'm good with the constructive conversations about the fragrances, the criticism of the fragrances in a productive way. I'm all for that. But, you know, we're not going to throw things around that are ridiculous when it comes to fragrance. It's outlandish. It's outlandish and it's wild. But I was kind of moved to create this video based on, you guessed it, a comment that I got today on one of my previous videos about a fragrance that I quite enjoy. And someone just had a hard time understanding that. And therefore, I am a shield. I work for the undercover fragrance government. and I am programmed to make you buy things. I'm not. I'm not. I get up every day. I go to work just like a lot of y'all. Husband, father, just do what I do. Sit down in front of a camera and talk to y'all about my thoughts and opinions on what we love. And what do we love? We love fragrances. So decided to have a different type of video today, kind of have a little fun with it. But you know, it's out there, and I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about, especially my fellow content creators who are watching this video. I know y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So Smell Good family, I appreciate y'all for holding me down in the chat. It's a lot of y'all who come running to the defense of me when people get in there talking crazy, and I appreciate y'all, man. It's too many to name, so I don't want to start naming names and I miss somebody. So I appreciate y'all for sure. All right, so let me know down below in the comments, what are some fragrances that you love but get a lot of hate? That people just, how can you? And maybe somebody's came at you in a crazy way about a fragrance. I want to know what those fragrances are and if you have any of those experiences, all right? Let me know down below in the comments, all right? So, as always though, it's still positive energy. It's positive vibes. I'm always up for a good time. I'm always up to hear your guys' thoughts on a particular fragrance, whether you enjoy it or it's not for you. I'm all for that. Keep them coming, all right? So, till next time, your boy's still under the weather, man. We're getting there, but you know, one day at a time. All right. So until next time, be cool. We say take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibes. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly where you are going to get back. All right. Peace, y'all. Until next time. Hey, we might be turning the corner or not.